Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Verify podcast. This is episode 6. Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Because we missed a
It
week.
should be 7, but it's episode 6. Yes, we missed a week.
We missed a week. Yeah.
I was in transit, and I was supposed to get a call that I didn't get, but this is episode 6.
Episode 6. I'm your girl, Mercy Just Fly, your freaky tattoo artist. And this is my co-host,
Sentinel Bear.
Sentinel Bear, aka my best friend.
No. So this weekend at Splash, I got Sensational Bear.
Because you're sensational.
I got Sentimental Bear.
Not sentimental.
I got Seminole Bear. Everybody, they was calling me everything but my name.
Everything but Sentinel
Everything
Bear.
but Sentinel.
They could have just stuck to Bear.
That's what ended up happening. Every time somebody would get it wrong, I'd be like, just call me Bear, it's fine.
Just call me Bear.
But I definitely had a good time at Splash. We had a blast. Some people had more fun than others.
Yeah.
But we had a blast, yes.
I wasn't at that one this time, guys.
I even had a crier.
What?
It was delicious.
You had a crier?
Yes.
Was it Impact?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Was it a guy or a girl?
Oh, no, it was a girl.
And she started crying?
Oh, God, yes.
But she didn't say red?
No, she did not.
Did she say yellow?
No, she did not.
Oh, she was a big girl about it.
Yes, she was, and it was delicious.
I love that for you.
Oh, I like it when they cry. It makes me feel so good when they cry. The sense of accomplishment and satisfaction I get from their tears. It's like the water of their soul just feeds me. Oh.
You're so poetic when it comes to this. You're so poetic.
As some of you may know, I am a sadist. I enjoy to deliver on the promise of pain when it is asked for. And that is an important key to being a good sadist. Not only do I require consent, but most of the time I require payment in order for me to deliver that kind of scene and to have those types of experiences with people. Splash is one of the few places where I deliver samples and demos to people who are new to the BDSM lifestyle. And I had someone that was an experienced kinkster at Splash, and she said that she was a masochist and that she wanted to experience some pain. And during the negotiation, she says to me, "Is it okay if I cry?" And I said, "Yes, it's very okay. I would prefer it." And then she goes, "Well, if you want me to cry, you're going to have to make me." Okay, no problem.
Wow.
No problem there. No problem.
Wow, this was like foreplay for you.
Yeah. She didn't really understand it. And after the scene was done, the husband, I guess he kind of collected his pile of goo, which is what she had turned into by the time it was over. And he looked at me and he said, I don't understand how that could make anyone happy. Like, she looked like she was in so much pain. I was like, she was.
Was he talking about you being happy or her being happy?
Both of us, I think. I don't know, because I had a huge smile on my face, and she was, as I said, a puddle of goo. And this was the second to last night. So when I saw her on the last night, she was extremely thankful and extremely happy with the scene that we had.
Nice.
She had asked me for my number and told me the next time I'm in South Dakota to give her a call and to let her know so that she could set up an appointment. But she was very happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad you had fun making people cry.
Oh, God, it's always fun making people cry. And sometimes it doesn't have to be physical.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Anyway,
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. I don't know if you can see my shirt. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Oh.
On today's episode, don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
So we had at Splash, they have classes and seminars, and one of the classes is single man or single male etiquette in the swinger world or at swinger events or at hotel takeovers. And they talked about some stuff that I thought was good information and was good to talk about. Working some of the parties that I've worked here in the Fort Lauderdale area, as well as when I'm in Tampa and Orlando and Texas. You see a lot of people that think that when they hear someone say no, it is the end of the world. They talked to somebody at a bar, they bought her a drink, and they felt like because they talked to her and bought her a drink, that meant they were going to go in the back room and she was going to give them all the goodies.
Right.
And then when she says no, they want to be butthurt and create a scene and cause a problem.
And have a tantrum.
And it's just not worth it.
It's definitely not worth it. I witnessed something like that go down at a party a couple weekends ago, where they were about to play and he left to go get the condom, and he comes back and she changed her mind and he was butthurt about it.
Yeah, he killed the mood. When you
He
gotta
was
leave
really
and go
butthurt
get it, you gotta leave, you gotta find it.
It was bad. It was like to the point where the other people in the room were like, yo, she said no.
Oh, so he made a scene.
Yeah, like he made a scene. Like he made a little scene, and they were like people stopped playing and they were like, yo, she said no. Like, no means no.
And no means no. People come into the swinger lifestyles, and I think when I was a swinger, it was more with the newbies than it was with the people who had experience in the lifestyle.
That's what it is.
They think that because they're in the lifestyle, everybody's going to be good to go for everything.
Right. And it's not like that.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's just like anything else. You still have to put yourself out there. You still got to market yourself. You got to find somebody you're attracted to and hope that they're attracted back. And
that's like I've said it before on the podcast. It's like when people ask me, vanillas ask me, what is a lifestyle party about? Like, and they think that because they're going, they have to get laid. And I tell them all the time, it's like, no, it's like going to a bar and you're trying to get laid.
Yeah.
And so, you see the girl at the bar, you buy her a drink, you have conversation with her, you try to pick her up. The only difference is that, you have a better chance of actually getting laid at one of these parties because they're there to get laid. So, you still got to put in that work.
Yeah.
You still got to put in that work.
I think that what most men, well, let's start with the little boys. I think most little boys who are very old, they have a lot of years, but they don't necessarily have the maturity that they need to be called a man. They come to these parties and they think because it's a swingers party, like I said, everything's going to happen. But just like Mercy said, it is no different than going to a bar. You shoot your shot and you hope for the best. Now, the great thing about a swingers party is everybody knows what they're there for, the men and the women.
Right.
So you have a much higher possibility of meeting someone for sex at a swingers party than you do at a bar, because these people are coming to the party to meet someone for sex. That is the purpose. That's the goal. So that intention is there. It's obvious and it's right on everybody's mind. But that doesn't let you off the hook as far as showing respect, being a gentleman, treating a person like they are a human being and not just a walking vagina. You have to,
or a walking penis.
Or
there's
walking
women
penis.
like that too.
Exactly, 100%.
There's definitely women like that.
And although we tend to be a lot more okay with being treated like a walking penis,
right.
Most guys are going to be just fine with that.
Most, but not all. I've been in situations too where the guy, has gotten disrespected, not by me, and they've been like, yo, like, they've actually said something about it. So,
and I've been there. I'm always amazed when someone finds me attractive, because I am a very large, basically one-legged black man who is a huge nerd, lot of intelligence, but as
you
far
beat
as
people
the physical,
and tie them up.
Exactly. But most people,
that,
you don't just see me and know, God damn, he could beat my ass. Like,
no, but if they see you working,
but that's a whole different story. I'm talking about, like, if I go to a party and I have someone that's attracted to me, I'm like, oh, what's wrong with you? Like, you got your vision blurred? Like,
you're not a bad looking dude.
Yeah, I guess. But like I said, you're at a party with the competent anyway. So
That has a lot to do
In the
with
times
it.
that I have been treated like a walking penis, it has been a very bad experience for the person on the other end because I'm a sarcastic asshole. Number one. Number two, I don't mind putting you out there in front of all your friends and everybody else at the party. And number
Why are
three,
you putting them out there? Because they trying to have a shot with you.
because you tried me. You treated me with disrespect. And now I have to have everybody here laughing at you because you was disrespectful. But in the swingers world, in the swingers lifestyle, women tend to be the one that's in charge. It tends to be a lifestyle that is women led and women dominated. Y'all call the shots, y'all have to say so. But in my world of BDSM, it's not women or men, it's top and bottom. A top can be a woman, a top can be a man. So you walk into a situation trying to figure out who the top is by some level of interaction. You just don't look and automatically know, oh, the guy is the top or the girl is the top, unless it's something that's overt, which is not always there. So you have to have some level of interaction to figure out what's what and who's in charge. But in the swinger world, it tends to just be the show. I've been at swing parties and women have tried to tell me what I'm going to do or tell me what to do or created a situation or an atmosphere of I am going to be submissive to them, and it did not work out well for them. And I can imagine that it didn't. I have embarrassed some people, and it has happened more times than I would care to say. Yeah. So it is important that you step correctly to a person and don't take shit personal. Like I said, I'm a large one-legged black man. I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. If you like skinny white dudes and I walk up to you at the bar, you might have a conversation. I might buy you a drink. You might still be friendly because you want to respect me just like I'm respecting you. We're both human beings. But if I try to get it moved to the back, you ain't coming. Right. And that doesn't mean I'm not a nice person or there's something wrong with me or I have an issue. It just means I'm not your type. And just because I'm not your type don't mean it ain't somebody else at the party that I'm there. Have you ever taken it personal in the beginning? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You ever heard the story of the first time I went to a dungeon? Oh, I took it real personal. It's because I'm black. It's because I'm young. Like you told me. Yeah, but that was at a dungeon. Personal. Yeah, you were having sex with the girl in the dungeon. Didn't know that sex was not allowed. Yep. And then you had a little hissy fit. Yes, I did. No, you don't even have to say hissy fit. I threw a temper tantrum. Like a child, like a little baby. Gotcha. And then had to eat crow. Had to go back. Ended up buying the owner a damn gift card to Olive Garden. Because I just felt like a complete and total asshole. Yeah. Because I was a complete and total asshole. And it didn't have shit to do with me. And I felt like a fucking fool. And I was a fool, 100%. And I had to swallow it. I had to swallow that. I had to hold my ass in my hand and apologize. And what made it even worse, the dude I was an asshole to was the nicest dude you ever want to meet. Like, he was such a cool. He just kept, no, it's no problem. I understand. You didn't know. It's not a big deal. Like, every time he would tell me, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's no problem. I felt even worse. Because I was like, yo, I was such an asshole to this dude, and he is such a nice guy. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you never know. You know, I've been at swingers parties where... So the one I'm thinking about specifically was a party where this dude was trying to get this girl, and she wasn't interested in him. But she thought he was a nice guy, and she was there with a friend. So... when he tried to make his move to go to the back, she was like, yo, you know, you're not really my type. I'm not interested in you, but you're a really nice guy. And I think I know somebody like my friend that I'm here with. I think the two of you would match really well. So she introduces her friend to the dude. They hit it off. They go in the back. They start dating, ended up getting married. They got like 3 kids now. Imagine if he would have took it personal. Exactly. If he had taken it personal, been an asshole. Right. He would have missed out on his love, his true love, his wife and kids. Wow. So that etiquette is real important, not just for you, but also for the crowd.
But that goes for the women also, because I've seen women have a little tantrum also because they get to women have a tendency of thinking that men are just supposed to give it up. Men are just supposed to give it up. Yeah, they have that more than the guys do, actually.
You tell a woman no, and she'll be looking at you like you retarded. No.
Right.
No. Fuck you mean no?
Right. Like what? I'm trying to give you some pussy and you're telling me
no? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
You gay?
Right.
You must be gay.
Right.
You must be gay.
Right. No, just don't take it personal. Just like, guys might not be your cup of tea.
You
might not be theirs. You know what I'm saying? They might like their coffee instead of tea.
So one of the things that, like I said, in this class where they talk about single guy etiquette in the swingers world, they said a couple things that really struck me. One of them was, as a single man in the swingers world, when you're looking to play, you might be looking to play with somebody that is part of a couple. Like the women that you're looking to play with aren't always going to be single, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You have plenty of couples that hot wife swap, or maybe he's a cuck, or maybe he's a voyeur and he likes to watch her. Like, so it's not an issue approaching a woman that's part of a couple.
Right.
But you tend to have a lot better chance, or you increase your odds if you don't just completely ignore the fact that she's a couple.
Well, yeah, no, that's definite. That's definite. I learned that myself, back in my short-lived unicorn days. Yeah, you don't just talk to the person that you're interested in. You talk to them as a couple, as a whole, because that's their partner, and at the end of the day, they have a say so.
And it goes a long way, even if it's just, introduce yourself to the husband when you're trying to fuck the wife, or just strike up.
It's the least you can do.
Exactly. You gonna fuck my wife? At least tell me your name.
At least say hi. Yeah.
At least tell me your name. And you have those couples that have that dynamic where they don't want that, and maybe they want you to be rude to the husband, and they want you to be, but don't just assume that going in.
Right.
Let them tell you that is their situation, and then establish that. Don't just assume it going in and then end up in a situation where you are creating a problem for yourself simply because,
which has happened to me also.
Rude. Yeah,
I've assumed that the partner knew and they didn't know, and it created a big situation afterwards when it came out. That wasn't cool either. I was led to believe that they knew.
Yeah, that's another thing. Not everybody is doing things in an honest fashion.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have these people that are swinging and only one of them know they're swingers.
Right. Communication, man. Y'all need to learn how to talk.
It's not always communication. Sometimes it's just out and out lying.
That too.
Sometimes it's just intentionally and maliciously lying. I wanted to fuck other dudes. I knew my husband would say no, so I just don't tell him. And to make other dudes okay with it, I tell them that we're swingers and that he's okay with it.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been in that situation.
Yep. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. All right. So then there's the no means no. What was the other one?
Don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal. No, it was something else.
Besides no means no and don't take it personal?
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole.
I can't help that.
Well, I know you can't, but we're trying to help these people. It's not all about you, which, don't be an asshole. The world does not revolve around you, fucking narcissist.
I am not. No, I was saying that with what goes with the topic, the no means no, and what was the other one? Like the other example that we had.
Oh, no means no. Etiquette, don't take it personal. And then we talked about how, like I said, the single guy kind of rules of engagement when it comes to this lifestyle. Don't just assume that, everybody's going to give you everything you want without you putting in any effort, or, if in the real world, outside of the swingers world, you don't know how to talk to girls, you don't have any friends because you're not somebody who knows how to interact with people, you have poor social skills, you're socially awkward, Don't think that coming into the swingers world is just going to fix all of those problems. And now you're going to be a pimp. You a playboy now. And because that's not how it works.
And in the real life, you're really not in the real world.
I mean, that's not how it works. You know, I am, like I tell people all the time, I am a very large, and you can say overweight, you can say obese, you can call it whatever you want to.
You're just plump.
Technically, we are obese.
You're plump.
We are obese.
You're plump, I'm thick.
Based on the BMI and all the stuff that they say about all of that, we are obese.
That is for the people.
Anyway, we're not going to do that. So I'm a very large, I'm a black guy. I deal with a handicap. Well, not really a handicap, but kind of. I ain't got but one good leg. My other leg act up. So for me, I had to put a lot of energy and time and resources into developing my personality. So I'm charming. I'm delightful. I have a wonderful sense of humor.
You are hysterical.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna win a beauty contest based on this.
So you turn them into chucker fuckers.
You a chuckle fucker? I got you. I got you. You a chuckle fucker? I got you.
Chuckle fucker.
And by the way, for those that don't know, a chuckle fucker is
because I didn't know what that was.
People that are attracted to other people because of their sense of humor. If somebody that makes you laugh is a turn on, if someone that can entertain you and keep you laughing and has a great sense of humor is the type of person you want to go to bed with, and a good joke get your pussy wet or a good joke make your dick hard, you are technically a chuckle fucker. That is the term for your type of people.
Chuckle fucker.
Congratulations. I'm glad you're in the group. The more of you there are, the better I look.
Hey, I've gotten some.
I know.
Off of my jokes.
I know.
Yeah, is that how I got you?
No.
No, with my joke. No, it wasn't that funny.
No.
Damn.
No, that is not. You didn't get me.
I got you.
No, that's not how that happened. We'll save that for another podcast at some other point. Having 35 people at a party say, "Hey, did you call Mercy? Hey, did you call Mercy? Hey, did you call Mercy?
The persistent.
Hey, Mercy's looking for you. Hey, did you know that girl Mercy? You know that girl that was talking to you guys? Did you call?"
I was persistent.
It's called annoying.
It worked.
Anyway, so again, remember, just because you are in the swinging lifestyle, it does not give you a pass or carte blanche to be an asshole and still have people lie down with you. You still need to treat people a certain way. There is still a certain expectation. There are still certain things that need to happen. Now, we are generalizing. There's always going to be an exception to the rule. I'm sure that there are chicks out there that just love to fuck rude dudes. Like,
oh yeah,
he was mean and nasty to me, and it just made me want to fuck him more. Like, of course, you might find that somewhere. Congratulations. I'm glad it worked out for you.
We don't kink shame.
We are talking about the generalization, not the exceptions to the rule. So for the most part, you want to make sure that you're still being a decent human being if you want to be someone who is popular at the swinger parties or the swinger events or the takeovers or things like that. Because I can tell you this, although there are chicks that like rude guys and you might get lucky once or twice, kind of take a step back and look at who is having all of the action when you go to these swinger parties. Who is the guy that everybody wants to sleep with? Who's the dude everyone wants to fuck? Normally, he's going to be the one that, in combination to having a decent personality, a decent sense of humor, and a decent amount of wit, he also has a nice body, and the other girls have told stories that are going on and on. Or he's someone that is nice to also sit down and talk to, or maybe lie down and talk to after it's done. It's not just the dude that sits in the corner and don't know what to say to nobody or is an asshole all night long.
Definitely not that dude.
Yeah.
At least not in my world.
Well, you picked a couple.
Of the ones that sit in the back.
Well, the asshole. You.
Oh, I mean, of course.
You picked the asshole.
I mean, I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely have.
Yeah, you picked the asshole once or twice. I met it.
Definitely. You met him?
Oh yeah.
Every day?
I heard about him. I heard the stories. It's not just one person. I'm not talking about the one I see in the mirror. I'm talking about the other ones. Him, yes, but also the other assholes that you have picked, that you have told me about, that we laugh about on a regular basis, because the stories are hilarious. But yes, you pick some assholes. So again, you might get lucky, but lucky happens once or twice. If you want to be the one that's having, let's say, repeat business or regular clients, work on your personality, work on not being. So a couple pointers for the gentlemen that want to be successful at the swinger parties and the hotel takeover. You want to be successful dealing with people in the swingers lifestyle. Number one, it's not all about you.
Right.
Any conversation, anytime you're dealing with somebody, whether it's just the talking beforehand or in the bedroom during the sex, whatever the situation is, it's not all about you. If you are only focused on you and you only care about yourself, you might get lucky once, but they're not going to come back. That's just, it is what it is. You want to try and have some kind of interaction. Like if you can't say anything outside of the sex, if that's the only time you can speak and that's the only time you can talk, again, you might get lucky once, but that's not going to get you repeat business. You're not going to be popular.
Yeah, not at all. I need to be able to talk to you and hold some type of conversation.
Even a short one.
In between rounds, you know what I'm saying? I just stare at you.
Nobody is asking you to be a simp, but there is a big difference between being a simp and just being a considerate human being. If you have just bodied a woman, get her a glass of water. Don't be an asshole. Like if you
the washcloth,
get her a wipe, even if it's not a washcloth, get her a wipey. Like if you have literally tore her down to the point where she can't walk, she can barely stay awake, her leg twitching, get her a bottle of water.
Her eye twitching.
Get her a bottle of water.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, since you mentioned that, us girls, when we talk about you, we actually point that out.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying
like things. I know, yeah, but we actually point that out. Yeah, girl, and he's sweet too. Like he's nice. He'll get you to.
Yeah,
he'll take care of you. Aftercare is great.
When you telling your girlfriends about this dude that bodied you,
they get validations.
They hear about this dude that bodied you, but they're also listening for the little details around the edges. Like, yeah, he fucked the shit out of you, but did his breath stink? Did he wear deodorant?
Right.
Did he get you some water? Did he have nice shoes? Was his drawers dirty?
I mean, we ain't really looking at the shoes at the parties.
You'd be surprised. Different strokes for different folks.
A lot of people don't wear shoes.
A lot of people don't, but some people, especially certain cultures, your shoes are a huge deal. For certain cultures, how nice your shoes are is an indicator of how you were raised in that culture.
Yeah.
So if you got dirty, ratty shoes on, they just assume you basically a hobo. No matter how much money is in your pocket, you dusty.
You dusty.
So when you go to the parties, you want to look nice, you want to smell nice. Brush your goddamn teeth. Okay? If your breath is so bad every time you talk, your teeth duck, bro, get you some mouthwash, brush your goddamn teeth. Ain't nothing worse than funky ass breath. And I am not telling you what I feel. I'm telling you what I've heard from many, many women on many, many events over a very long time.
There is nothing worse than like a real good looking dude that looks like he has amazing sex with freaking bad breath. There is, bro, like that is like the biggest disappointment. Yeah, girl, but his breath stank.
For some people, that's enough. God, he fucked the shit out of me. I couldn't even move after we was done. But every time he talked, I had to dodge because I don't know, that shit was coming out. His mouth was literally shit. That's what it smelled like. For most women, that'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm not interested.
Yeah, no.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
So brush your teeth. Deodorant. I don't care if you believe in it. I don't care if you're a hippie and you have a problem with the chemicals and you think this and you think, No one gives a shit about your philosophy, but everyone cares if you musky. Okay?
Everybody cares.
Everyone cares if you're musky. The girl that wants to fuck you and the women that don't want to fuck you. Their husbands and their boyfriend. Everybody cares if you musky.
I like a little funk.
Okay? No, I didn't say a little funk. I said musky.
Yeah.
Okay? And you know you don't necessarily like funk. You will buy a nigga some deodorant that you like the way the deodorant smell, just so that he can wear the deodorant and you can smell the deodorant on him.
No, so that it can mix with his funk.
Not his funk, with his pheromones, so you can get that
his pheromones and that funk. Like, anyway, there's the difference between just the pheromones and the funk. What she talking about is a little sniff. Run around. What I'm talking about is musky, okay? Yeah, no, yeah, we don't want it musky.
Bro, if you out here smelling like a moose during rut season, that ain't it. That ain't it. So smell nice. Okay? When you're going to these parties, when you're going to these events, bro, now is not the time to be in the shorts and a wife beater. Okay? I know you want to be comfortable, but you still need to look like something. Jeans and a nice button down, that's good enough. Nobody's saying you got to wear a tuxedo or a suit. But, bro, jeans and a T-shirt ain't okay for everything all the time, everywhere. And I'm telling you, as a nigga that wears jeans and T-shirt all the motherfucking time.
All the time.
Like, if you saw me at a party at the spanking bench, I'm wearing jeans and a T-shirt. But again, remember, I got mine. I don't care. So most of the time at a party, when you see me, I'm there to work. I'm not there trying to get somebody to go to the back room with me. And 9 times out of 10, from the work I'm doing, people will offer to go to the back room with me. But again, I got gifts. I can talk a bitch out of panties. I don't have to look good. I don't look good. And I still talk bitches out their panties. Again, use what works for you. Okay? If you knew when you go into a party and you're not sure, you're uncomfortable, you see things aren't working for you, you're not having much success, every little bit helps. And that little bit of a button down instead of a T-shirt, that can mean the difference between making it to the back room and not. So help yourself out.
There was this young dude that wanted to join, be a part of the lifestyle. And, I invited him to a couple greet and meets and a couple parties here and there. And I had to stop inviting him because he kept wearing his Air Jesus sandals to all the parties. Bro. I told him to dress up one day, and he wore khaki shorts with a baseball jersey and his Air Jesus sandals.
That was dressing up?
With socks.
That was dressing up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't give a fuck. Like,
I don't know if it was because he was young, but I tried to tell him a few times, and I was like, yo, like, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? And so I just stopped inviting him because
you can't help everybody. Some of folks don't want to listen. Now,
I'm inviting him.
This more than anything, y'all can disregard everything I said. Don't listen to shit I said all night. But if you're going to hear anything, hear this right now. What I'm about to say is probably the most important thing. And your ass yawning when I'm giving the most important information. You're supposed to have my back.
I do have your back.
Boring.
Anyway, sorry. I need to take a nap.
Pay attention. This is the most important part. If you are going to swing parties and you are putting in work, like you doing 2, 3, 4 women, you joining couples, you doing the damn thing. Every time you finish with one person,
clean up.
Before you go to the next person,
wipe it down.
Bro, that's all.
Wipe it down.
Go to the bathroom, freshen up.
Stick it in the
I'm not saying you need to jump and take a full shower, but all know if you can,
that'd be good too.
That would be great. If that's available, if you're at a party that has a shower and you're allowed to use it, that would be fantastic.
Most have showers,
Some don't. Most. And some that have showers don't allow you to use them because they don't want to have to wash towels. Different strokes for different folks. But if you can, that's great. But even if you can't, we all know what a whole bath is.
Yeah.
Whole bath your ass down. Yep. Okay. Get you a cup of water, sit on the toilet and rinse that bitch off and then wipe down something. Just
that goes
clean
for
up a little
women
bit.
and men. That goes for women and men, not
I'm
just
mostly
the men.
talking to the ladies, but yes, that goes to the men.
And I'm mostly talking to the men because I've seen more men do that, but I have seen a couple women do it also. So
Again,
it goes to both.
She wants the men, so she wants y'all to be clean. I want the ladies, so I want y'all to be clean.
All of y'all need to be clean.
Again, you have people out there that like that dirty, nasty, funky, in between, smelling the last dude or carrying the smells and stuff with you. But don't just assume that that's the type of person you're going to be with next, or that's the type of person you're with. Let them tell you that. Because again, I have a certain kink where sometimes I want it funky. Sometimes I want to eat your pussy after you've been at work all day because I want the smell. I want the juice. I want it. But that's with my girl that I am with when we are alone together. I'm not asking for that at a swing party where it's 35 people here and I might be getting 35 different things.
But like you say, there might be somebody who does.
But again,
you make sure you have that agreement with that person.
Exactly.
Hopefully that's your partner.
Let that person request that of you. Yeah. Let that person look at you and be like, you know what? I like it a little nasty. So no, you don't
I'll
need
be
to
quick to tell a man to go run around the block so I can get that.
So again, you might have somebody that like that. You might have somebody that like that. And no, I'm not going to hit you because that's what you want me to do.
I don't want you to hit me. I didn't even do nothing.
As much as you like to get hit, now you don't want to get hit.
Not like this.
Anyway, we're going to talk about it
later. And not on air.
Well,
not because I sniffed you.
Anyway, we're going to talk about it later. As you know, you like getting spanked.
I love it.
So anyway.
Yeah, but when you said hit me, I felt like you were like hip slap my ass or something. I don't want that.
You remember the face slapping class?
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking
of hard
smiling.
You were smiling from ear to ear on that face slapping class.
That's because you almost passed me out.
Anyway, so again, just freshen up a little bit.
Did you do any classes?
You don't, yes. You don't necessarily need to take a full shower, but you want to make sure you freshen up a little bit between your interludes of one person to the next person. Now, we're talking about best case scenarios, okay? So if you want to be that popular dude, you want to be that dude at the party that has 5 or 6 women that come to the party to see you. You want to be that person that has multiple encounters in a night. These are the type of things that get you to that level at the swing parties, okay? And again, this is not something that's going to happen at your first party. You know, swinger
or second.
Swing parties, just like anything else, tend to be made up of people that know each other. They're friends, okay? So you might have to come to clicky. You might have to go to 1 or 2 parties and show people your personality and who you are before you become that popular guy that's playing with multiple people. You might play with somebody at one party, and then at the next party, now you a popular dude because she done told everybody about everything you did. So
I gave a couple of guys some careers like that.
So go into a situation like that is going to be your marketing tool. You know, go into that situation like you creating a mouthpiece for yourself and just do your best. And if your best ain't good enough, fake it till you make it.
Whatever you do, don't follow the cool guy around either. They don't like it.
Oh, God, no.
They don't like that. One time for my neighbor, he seems to have that problem all the time, he says.
Sometimes it's best for you to kind of create your own space and just slowly and casually mingle into the crowd.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
Start with one.
Oh, I see what it is now. The chat, I'm putting it together now. I didn't notice it when it was put in there. I see it now. So maybe we'll see. So remember, what we're talking about here is kind of the best way or the best case scenario in order to create a pleasant time for you and the people you're at the party with. Okay. I'm not saying that it's not going to work out for you if you don't do these things or that you have to do these things. I'm giving you my suggestions. She's giving you her suggestions. It's up to you to take them or not. But don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
You can check off all those boxes and they still might not want to sleep with you.
And it is what it is.
It's just not your day. Don't take it personal.
And don't think that because it didn't work out today, it's not going to work out next time. Some parties are better than other parties. Some nights are better than other nights. You know, it's a lot of things that go into...
Parties are really hit or miss.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that go into putting a party together, from the host and the venue to the people that come out to the mood of the crowd. What else is going on in the city? What's that? Like, it's a whole lot of shit that goes into a party. You can go to a party this weekend that is best motherfucking party you ever been to your life. And then next weekend, same host, same venue, same type of party, and the shit is dead. Nobody shows up.
Right. Or it could be full and it's just not your night.
Yeah.
You're just not hitting it off.
Yeah.
That's where you don't have a tantrum because you're not getting it your way. We don't like that either.
That is very unattractive. Grown men acting like children, grown women acting like babies. I'm going to clown your ass, but most people are just going to not fuck with you at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to make fun of you, and I'm going to enjoy myself laughing at you. And I'm going to try to get some people to join in and laugh too. Again, I'm a sadist. Not everybody should do that. That's not what most people should do. That's not nice. I'm not a nice person. Shh, don't tell anybody.
The fact that you beat people for fun and get paid to do it.
I was about to say, it's not always fun.
And get
Sometimes
paid to do
it's
it.
just for the money.
And get,
Like, I don't always beat people for fun. Most of the time, a vast majority of the time, I'm beating people for the paycheck.
Yeah, but it makes you happy.
It makes me happy when I get to do it the way I want to do it. And most of the time, I am servicing my client who is paying me to provide a service. So it's not about me and what I want to do. It's about fulfilling their wishes and giving them the service that they want. I don't get to just do it the fuck I want to do.
I'm glad you don't take it personal.
I have a business. You know, the people that
I
take
was
it
trying to be
personal
funny.
don't make. Oh, I don't take it personal. Boom. Jokes are horrible. Horrible.
What do you mean? It got you in my bed.
Ugh.
You're almost a chuckle fucker too.
No, it was not. It was not your sense of humor. Let me make that very clear.
Bro, my sense of humor is amazing.
You are so corny.
I keep you laughing.
You are, yes, laughing at you. You are so corny. You have some of the corniest motherfucking jokes I've ever heard. And they're hilarious.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
I don't know.
Ground beef.
The fact that you are laughing so hard at that is proving my point to them. You're proving my point to them. You corny.
That is like the funniest joke ever.
You are corny as
hell. I've
hell.
only told it like a million times.
You are corny as hell. Corny as hell. What do you call a blind deer?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
No idea. Wait.
Corny as hell.
That was corny for real. That don't make no sense. It's just blind. It still has eyes.
It's blind. It ain't got no eyes.
So blind people don't have eyes?
See, here we go. You see, you're proving my point.
That was a corny joke.
You're not funny.
Mine was funny.
Okay.
Yours wasn't.
Okay.
Yours wasn't.
So Splash is coming back around June 20th. We will be in Orlando. You asked if I taught classes. This Splash that we just had this weekend, I taught Introduction to Power Exchanges, Sensual Rope, and Love Languages. Those were the 3 classes that I taught. The next Splash, I will be teaching, I don't remember right now, so I need you to keep them occupied while I look it up.
All right, so I know on the 22nd, me and Cookie have we have a podcast.
Okay.
For the Prime podcast, that's on June 22nd. I believe it's like 7 o'clock. I'm not sure. What else do I have going on?
Okay, so at this splash, I will be teaching the art of hitting, an introduction to impact for couples. So basically, how to have impact play with your partner in a safe way where you can both enjoy it. And I will be teaching the ABCs of CNC.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. So for those of you that don't know, CNC is consensual non-consent. It's basically a fancy way of saying role play. It can be something serious and huge and big like rape play or kidnapping play, or it can be something small and innocuous like police and burglar, or teacher student, or boss and secretary. So we're going to be teaching kind of how role play works, what it's about, the introduction of power exchanges into your role play and how to do that in a fun, safe, positive way. How to set up a role play scene, go through with a role play scene, and role play aftercare.
I love that. One day I'm putting that on my list.
So that's what I will be teaching at Splash, June 20th to the 26th, I believe.
6 days.
Is this if June 20th to June 23rd?
I was gonna say 6 days.
I had too many days. So it's the 20th to the 23rd.
And that's in
Orlando. So it should be a lot of fun. That's in Orlando. It should be a lot of fun. And again, complete hotel takeover. Everybody at the hotel will be kinky swinging sons of bitches. We won't have to run into no families or kids. We can do all our debaucherous stuff at any point.
I love it there.
Yeah, it should be
like
nice.
Disney World for adults.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sexy Disney.
Sexy Disney. Dirty Disney.
Dirty Disney.
Kinky Disney.
That. Dirty Disney.
Dirty Disney. Yeah, Dirty Disney. You've never seen that before? Dirty Disney.
Mickey and Minnie walking around with S&M gear.
Yes.
Mickey's in a cockled outfit.
Yes.
Minnie is in a dominatrix suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Daisy's being suspended.
Yeah. Dirty Disney. Oh, I did a suspension on luggage cart also.
Nice.
Yeah, I suspended the girl on the luggage cart and then pushed her around, rolled her around the party.
Used her as a walker.
Yeah. I did that. I did that with Baby Bear once too. I did a suspension on the luggage cart and then rolled her around the party so everybody could see it.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's pretty hot. I don't know if I want to put that one on the bucket list though.
I had fun.
Yeah. I do want to get suspended though.
You've been suspended already.
Again.
Oh, my bad.
Just like I want impact play again. Will you owe me a session?
So when you use the word "oh,"
okay,
you insinuate that you paid for it and you didn't get it.
No.
I was being nice and said that we could have a session, and then the timing and the days didn't come around right.
Right.
So
you don't owe me anything.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Just highly requesting one.
I understand. I got you.
You have to set up a appreciation day. We didn't forget that.
Yes. I have not forgotten. Before they start jumping in the chat, Sloan, Queen, Chill. I have not forgotten y'all. We will have an appreciation day, and y'all are all on my list. Yes. I don't know when, but we're gonna do it.
Oh, T's birthday party is this weekend with Anna and Phil. Anna and Phil's place. It's by invite only, so if you haven't been invited, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just thought about it one time, mentioned it one time. But shout out to my homegirl T, whose birthday was on Monday. Yeah, her birthday was on Monday, huh?
Do I know T?
Yeah, T, Juno and T.
Oh, yeah.
Tennille.
Yes.
Tennille. It was Tennille's birthday.
Oh, I didn't get an invite, but that's okay.
Well, I mean,
no. It's fine.
No. Before you even talk your shit, have you don't first of all, the invite is on Facebook.
I'm not in there.
Have you checked Telegram? Because you probably got an invite and you would check it right now while we're on air. Hurry up and send them an invite, y'all.
Just in case it's not there, I don't want to look right away.
Juno, right? Don't do that. Yeah,
give Juno a minute to send it over before I start
well,
talking.
He's not on, but Juno's gonna be cooking, I'm sure. So,
shit! If Juno cooking, then I might show up to eat and leave.
And bear and
Nah. Do not text him that. Do not text him that. It's fine. Do not text that. It is fine.
Okay. What's that?
My phone?
All right.
I don't know what that is, to be honest with you.
Oh, fantasy shit. Oh, I know him.
Okay.
All right. So is that it? Are we wrapping it up?
That's all I had to say. I think I've done
the majority of the talking. Yeah, you really have. Because normally I'm the one saying no. So you're on the end.
Yeah.
You're on the other end.
Yeah, I'm trying to help out trying to help out all the single fellas get a little luckier. Do a little bit more, be a little bit more involved, have a little more fun.
A lot of it is common sense.
You would be surprised how uncommon common sense is.
Right. Then there's that.
You know, a lot of the gentlemen go to the parties and they start thinking with their penis instead of their head. And common sense goes right out the window.
Right. Common sense doesn't go below the waist. It's not so common.
So like I say, I just want to give a shout out and help out the dudes.
Nice.
Because for the most part, it's the dudes that need the help.
For the most part, but again, we're not just gonna say it's just the guys, because it's not just the guys. Guys, I stick up for y'all. There are some women out there who forget that there are rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was once at a party about to play with somebody. We had just got out the shower, and this girl comes in the bathroom, and she's like, "Oh my God, he's so gorgeous," and gets down on her knees and starts giving him oral, and he's like, he's looking down like, what? Like, hello? Like, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at her like, hello? Like, we just got out the shower. We were trying to.
That was all she needed. She just wanted to know it was clean.
Yeah, well, it wasn't clean for her.
Did he stop her?
I mean, she didn't give him time. She did like a quick, 1, 2, slop. And then it was like, we're both just there like, what the hell? But yeah, it's the women also who feel like they're entitled because they're women.
Yeah, like I said, in the swinging lifestyle, it tends to be the women run the show.
Yeah.
So that's what.
But that doesn't excuse y'all. That does not give y'all a pass. That doesn't,
Yeah. I've had some.
We got to treat our men with respect too, even though sometimes you might just look at them as a piece of meat. We got to respect the meat, ladies.
You do have to respect my meat.
You have to respect the meat.
Yeah. I don't give my meat to people that don't respect it. That's for sure.
Yes.
I'm very picky with my meat now that I think about it. I've been mean to people.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you're a big boy now. You're not that mean anymore.
I can be. I have been.
Only when they deserve it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Of course, only when they deserve it.
Only when they deserve
100%,
it.
100%, yeah.
Hey, Robert, the naked bartender. How you doing, babes?
Don't need to see that.
What? The naked bartender?
Yeah.
I bet if he was a woman, you wouldn't be saying that.
Of course not.
Shout out to my sister who's always tuning in. Wifey. Remember Wifey?
I remember.
One time for Wifey, Grind Mode. Of course, Baby Bear. Dragon y la Dragona. Mr. Ed. For tuning in. I know Mr. Ed.
We appreciate y'all.
Wouldn't be
a show without you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do what I can to make sure we don't miss any more episodes. Unfortunately, it's not all on me.
It wasn't all on you. What happened was
I'm going to do my part because we both play a part in making sure that these episodes happen every Wednesday
at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. So I'm going to do my best to make sure
We're
that
on
we
time
don't
today,
miss
by
any
the way.
more.
Today.
We were, thank God. I'm going to do my best to make sure that we don't miss any more episodes. I'm going to.
So Bear went out of town, and then I because I did the podcast with Max Styles. Did the podcast with Max Styles with Prime Lifestyle, and it went really well. He's got like a bunch of shit going on with secrets and his new book and all kinds of stuff, and we need to set up an appointment. He's gonna be joining us on our podcast live.
Okay.
Maybe we can work that out for next week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe we can work that out for next week and have Max Styles on the show next week. Have him call in and tune in with us.
He wants to join telephonically.
Yeah, because he's in Orlando, so he can get on the video.
Because I'll be in Orlando on the 20th.
That's also a Wednesday. On Wednesday,
I can get there on that 19th, which is the Wednesday.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Shit, we might fuck around and drive up there. Hey, it says secrets. Hey,
I don't think. Oh no, have I been to Secrets? I always get Secrets and Caliente mixed up. Which is the one that's near Busch Gardens?
Caliente.
Okay, I haven't been to Secrets. I've been to Caliente.
Oh, Secrets is awesome. See, you got to check it out. There's so many things that he's like done. I'm gonna wait until he comes on here and he talks about it and not ruin it. But it's like a lot of
secrets.
We can go to Secrets. We can do that. All right, I'm gonna hit him up and we're gonna plan that. Max Styles, I'll be hitting you up so we can plan that. So yeah, what happened was I did that interview with Max Styles and I was driving down from Port St. Lucie on Wednesday and I was on the road and I didn't think my connection was gonna be so great, and so that's why I didn't call you.
So we're going to do our best to make sure that we have a show for you every Wednesday at 8. We have missed one, and that's on us, but we're going to make sure that that's the last one that we miss, even if we have to pre-record. We're going to do our best to make sure that we don't miss any more shows. We are going to make a commitment to our fans and our audience, and we are going to keep our commitment and do our part, since they're doing their part by watching the show.
Yes, sir. Stop looking at me like that. So with that being said, we will see you guys next Wednesday, 8 o'clock sharp. Make sure you guys tune in, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. We love y'all. Mwah. See y'all next week. It's not what I wanted.
If you click on this picture, won't it get that button that says remove? Oh, we're still